was pouring when I arrived at the Grand Marlow Hotel, a place that looked grand from the outside, with its tall, ornate windows glowing faintly in the storm, yet gave off a strange, unsettling aura. The rain had slowed, leaving the streets empty, silent except for the occasional drip of water from the eaves. Inside, the lobby was pristine, almost too pristine. Polished floors, marble pillars, chandeliers dripping crystals. Yet something was off. The clock behind the reception desk ticked, but its hands never moved. No other guests were in sight. The only sound was the soft echo of my footsteps. The receptionist was a young woman with a perfect, unnerving smile, her uniform pressed and flawless. She handed me the key to room 707. "You're our only guest tonight," she said smoothly. "Dinner is served until midnight. Please do not wander the hallways after." Her eyes flicked toward the elevator just for a moment, almost fearfully, before returning to her smile. The elevator ride was unnerving. Its interior was mirrored, and my reflection seemed to lag slightly behind my movements, just a fraction of a second. A shiver ran down my spine. The room was pristine, exactly like the brochure. Yet the air was icy with a faint metallic scent. The curtains didn't move in the wind, and the walls were oddly too smooth, as if they were breathing. I shrugged it off and unpacked. Around midnight, a soft knock echoed from my door. I froze. No one had come to check in, and the hall was silent. Then came another knock from inside the bathroom. My hands shook as I opened the door. Empty, just the shower, dripping slowly, and a faint, yet lingering echo of laughter. I decided sleep was impossible and left the room to explore. The hallways were long, but the carpet muffled every step. Then I noticed it. All the doors were numbered 707. I blinked, thinking it was some quirk of the hotel, until I pressed my ear to one door. I could hear breathing, soft whispers, like someone muttering my name over and over. Panicked, I ran to the elevator to escape. I pressed G for ground floor, but the doors opened to a hallway I had never seen. It stretched endlessly, doors on both sides, again, all numbered 707. Some doors were slightly ajar. Peeking in, I saw rooms that weren't rooms. One had a dining table with half-eaten food, another a bed with someone lying under the covers, but no faces, just shadows that moved unnaturally. I turned back to the elevator. It wasn't there. The hallway seemed to stretch on forever, swallowing the doors behind me, and then I heard it, the soft, echoing footsteps behind me keeping pace. I ran. The whispers grew louder, repeating my name, calling me back. Finally, I found a door labeled 707, the same as my room. I pushed it open, gasping. But the room had changed. It was now a lavish dining hall, silver cutlery on the table, candles flickering, though no wind stirred them. A chair was pulled out as if waiting for me. On it was a note, written in neat, deliberate handwriting. "Checkout never ends." The lights flickered. Then came the receptionist, standing silently behind me, clipboard in hand, still smiling. "You've been here before, haven't you?" she asked. I tried to scream, but no sound came out. My heart pounded as I realized her eyes weren't human. Dark, endless pools staring through me. I bolted for the door, only to find the hallway had changed again. It twisted, impossible angles forming, stretching longer than the hotel could ever be. Every time I ran, it looped back to room 707, the note still on the chair. And through the keyhole, I could see myself, sitting writing my name on a note over and over, forever trapped in the same hotel night. The whispering grew into laughter, soft at first, then deafening. The walls seemed to pulse like a heartbeat. And then I realized, the hotel doesn't trap bodies. It traps time, folding it over itself, forcing guests to relive their last night endlessly. The receptionist? She was just the first to welcome the next guest, or the last to leave. I don't know how long I've been here. Days? Weeks? Centuries? The only thing I know is that the Grand Marlow Hotel is patient, and it always checks in.